Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. And before this video gets started, I wanted to say that it's a joke and to not actually get upset about whatever's happening right now, because right now we have two celebrities. One who actually said he may run for the presidency, of course, the infamous Kanye West. But then again, we have Taylor Swift on the Democratic side because Kanye West definitely aligns himself more as a Republican, according to his own words. So I decided to put his biggest feuding member, which is Taylor Swift. And we're just going to go through this map. It's going to look a whole lot of weird, but yeah. So starting off in the West Coast, Taylor Swift would carry Washington and Oregon, but lose the state of California because it is Kanye West's home state, and he would definitely have more turnout for him here. But then we go into a state like Hawaii. Taylor Swift is more liked. We go across here. Taylor Swift would definitely be idealized as the conservative darling of the United States. Although she is a Democrat, she will have all the ideals of the Democratic Party. Sorry, have all the ideals of the Republican Party's shining star. I mean, she's blonde, she's white, and she's a woman. What more of a powerhouse could the Republican Party want? But the fact that she's on the Democratic side, going against Kanye West, she would be able to win. I know it sounds really illogical considering they're both pop stars, but Taylor Swift has more of a conservative appeal. Kanye West would be perceived as someone who changes and has no real policy, and same thing for Taylor Swift, but she has more of a more conservative appeal than Kanye West, although he does have that R by his name. And then we go into a state like Utah. Kanye West not as popular, especially amongst Mormons. Jeez. But if we go to a state like Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, and Colorado, Kanye West could win those states considering there's a high minority turnout. Same thing in the state of Texas. Kanye West could win just based off concert sizes and popularity. But so now we go over to state like Arkansas. Taylor Swift would win the state of Arkansas. Overall, she'd probably win in the South. She seems more of a Southern candidate. Kanye West a being someone that he is, would be very bombastic and not perceived greatly in the South. But then we go over to state like South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, heavy African American populations, Ohio, Iowa, the Rust Belt, Maryland. But then overall, these are heavy African American areas, and overall, that would be enough to give Kanye West a couple states against Taylor Swift. And then we go up to New York. Taylor Swift, very popular in New York. Same thing in New Jersey, Delaware, Vermont, most definitely, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, D.C., of course. Illinois, actually, African American population in Illinois would likely give that to Kanye West. But then we go over to Virginia and Florida, likely holding the Southern ideals with the rest of the South and going to Taylor Swift. In the state of Minnesota, the African American population is not as high, and the moderate Republican vote would not come out for Kanye West. Taylor Swift would probably win the state. Same thing with Indiana, considering that it's gone down all the way down there. And then we go over to a state like New Hampshire, where Taylor Swift would likely win the state of New Hampshire. And the reasoning being is she has more of an appeal, a New Yorkian appeal, whereas his appeal is over on the western coast. And then we go up to the state of Maine, and Taylor Swift would win the state of Maine. Yeah. So this is one of the weirdest predictions I've ever made. Actually, I'm going to alter something right now. Because of the African American population in the District of Columbia, I'm going to give that to Kanye West, and he would win the presidency based off that. So yeah, but then we go over to a state like Alaska. Taylor Swift would win the state of Alaska because of the conservative, more Sarah Palin type appeal there. So this would actually be the final electoral map, 271 to 267 for Kanye West. Taylor Swift becoming the next president of the United States. And yeah, this was a very different scenario to say the least. And thank you guys for watching this video. Remember, it's a joke, and I'll see you all tomorrow.